It's all about the money, money, money. Can you do politics without money? Are people motivated to join the political race because of financial gain? Questions that you may have answers to. Our guest today will be answering these questions and sharing his political journey with us. My name is Isabella Akinseye, and Politico Politica starts now.
Politico Politica with Isabella Akinseye.
You're still tuned into Politico Politica with me, your host, Isabella Akinseye. Let's meet our guest. He holds a project management certification from Project Management UK. He began his professional career with Pinecone Investment Limited, where he worked as procurement and logistics manager. He later worked as project manager for NYEI Cargo Kaduna and as the business development manager with Sujimoto Construction Limited. He represented Nigeria in 2013 at the African Union Summit for Youth, where he was a youth panelist. He has also served as a special advisor to the immediate past Minister of State for Defense. He is committed to helping the less privileged in the community by sponsoring and empowering youth in Lagos State and other parts of Nigeria. He has worked and supported several NGOs like Nehemiah Youth Empowerment Initiative, Earth Haven Youth Empowerment, and Sea Hope Nigeria, to name a few. He is running for Lagos State House of Assembly representing Ifako Ijaiye Constituency 02. He is Babajide Balogun, popularly known as BB. Welcome, Babajide.
Thank you for having me, Isabella.
Today we're talking about money politics. Do you think we can really do politics in Nigeria without spending money?
Without money, you can't even go into politics. So I don't think it's possible because you still need to spend a little bit of money to achieve whatever you need to do in politics.
So what message will you have for people who are saying, I want to get involved in politics, but I don't have the money? So is all hope lost?
I don't think so. You can get into politics without money, but still, when I say, you running an election, you need money. But being a politician actually is not about the money. You can get involved by doing your own quota, maybe getting people in your constituency, talk to them, just making them come out to register for a party to vote.
So you have a lot of young people wanting to run, people wanting to go into politics for the first time, and they need money. And some of them don't have the money to fund a political campaign. Then you have the older generation, the money bags, and they're saying, okay, we'll support you, we'll sponsor you, we'll mentor you, we'll be your godfather, your godmother. How much influence should such a person have when that person gets voted in?
Well, you said three different things. I'll pick one. Mentorship is the key. That's majorly what you need as a young man. You need to know the ground to step on in politics. Because a lot of us just want to be politicians and you think you can just get into it and, because nowadays some of we young people have this money to even put in it. But the way politics is a different ball game. You have to understand it. That's why I would say mentorship is very, very, very important. You need to get somebody who will mentor you or somebody who you've seen that this person makes sense in whatever they've been doing and you want to follow their footstep. So I think to me, mentorship is even more than the money. The whole thing about the money will come later. That's later in the sense that when you need to get forms. But as a thing, it's like you're trying to start a business. In your own pocket, you have to have something to offer before you need people to see that in you, to support you.
Yeah, Yoruba man, ento domicile, they poured water on the ground for you to make it cool for you to walk on. And this person has mentored you with their money and you get into power. What do you owe that person?
When you say what do you owe, before you get it, it's just like in Yoruba to say that, or anything, or I want me to onori one ifila. It is you that you want to ask for something. You that need to ask something from the devil. You have to use a long spoon to get it. What I mean is you have to look at who you're getting fundings from. Is this guy waiting for me that when I get into power, he wants something? Yes, most people really need something, but most of these older generation too, they just need the change. They need the right young people, the young people there to pull the change because they can't do it anymore. So it's not really about the position or wherever you're going to give back to them. So, I mean, it now boils down to the person you're getting funding from. Most of them don't really need you to pay them back in money or position. They just need you to do the right thing. So it is left for you to see and seek. And as a politician, in fact, a young politician, you have to be very, very, very truthful because I notice a lot of politicians, the old-time politicians, they are not truthful. They promise what they cannot deliver.
I like how we've talked about the individuals, but when it comes to running a campaign, who do you think should spend more, the politician or the political party?
First and foremost, the politician spends to get a ticket because you have to spend, I mean, when I say spending, you have to do word tour, go to your ward, go to your constituency, do meetings and all that, buy the nomination form so that you can be nominated, I mean, to run an election. After getting this whole thing and being already a candidate, I think the political party should help sponsor you, I mean, to push you further to win an election. You're not running the election now as a person now, you're running it for the party. So the party needs to sponsor you as a person. So it's the political party that needs to spend more money now to project you to win, because when you win, they eventually win the election, you're winning it, they will say, okay, Mr. Babajide Balogun won the election under PDP. PDP, in quote, is still the party, so they have to be the one to sponsor the candidate after you, as a candidate, trying to get the tickets and everything.
So you've spent money, you've invested, you've bought forms, you've done the ward rounds. So now it's your right for that party to invest back in you.
I agree with you, but when you say right, it's actually my plea, like begging for the support of the party, because the thing is, we spent money and we're still going to spend money.
Okay, so do you feel when you're looking to the party for support and for sponsorship and for money, do you feel that this will now affect the decision of which party to join? So I might be a young person and I say, I'm not going to join this party because they don't have the structures, they don't have the money. So I'll only join a party that can sponsor my campaign.
Why I joined PDP, I've been in PDP for a while, I mean, for a very long while as a young man. I mean, I'm not one of those youths that say they want to be politicians and they're just sitting down in one place and say, when there's a bill to run for not too young to run, they'll come out. I've been pushing this whole thing from a bit, like, I mean, for a while now. I mean, I've worked with politicians, I've been special advisors in a while. I mean, so I've been pushing this, so I know where I wanted to be. So when it was time, so it was as if this whole thing was for me to come out at the right time. And when people were saying, you know, why PDP, why? I said to them, no. I know about this structure. The structure is there. I don't think, well, I'm not going to say youth shouldn't go into politics in a party that haven't got structures, but it is better for you to have a party who's got structures because it helps you beat so many things.
Okay. Thank you very much for your contributions on our topic of the day, which is money politics. So now over to you, our viewers. We want to hear from you. Do you think politics can be done in Nigeria without money? Do you agree with our guests' opinions? Please make your view count by going online. Tweet at PP with Isabella, and you can also use the hashtag Politico Politica when commenting on our social media platforms. Politico Politica is the handle on Facebook and Instagram. The show will return in a bit. Please stay with us.